Good job. Give it up. Lupe Fiasco's in the building. He's going backstage, okay?
He took off.
We don't know what he's bringing out. Once again, give it up for Lupe. He opened up the show with a bang. And he's coming backstage with some CDs. He got you.
Yes.
Lasers is now available. It's in store. Lupe, you opened up the show. The energy was crazy. What's the key to a successful performance on stage in front of a live audience?
A great audience. You know, a wonderful band, some good music, a lot of Red Bull. You know.
I know about that.
You do so many shows all the time. How do you keep each show fresh for yourself?
For me, it's always a new experience because it's always a new stage. It's always a new, like I said, it's always a new audience, except for those dedicated fans who've came to 20, 30 shows. You know, shout out to all those Lupe fans. And more so, just like for me, I love to perform. So, you know, so every day, every time I get the opportunity to perform, it's a brand new experience for me. You know, that's what my energy, my love for is on the stage.
Absolutely. So, it's been a while since you put out an album, and now you've got the new one out. Lasers. How does it feel for you to have this in stores finally again?
It feels good. You know, one down. You know, 75 more to go.
I feel you. I'm with you on that.
Nah, it feels good, man. Especially this particular album because it was something that, you know, fans petitioned and protested and went above and beyond the Call of Duty to get a release date for and see it through its release. There's a big celebration actually today that's going down.
And hold on, Black Shark, what was that? Because your fans actually was in front of the record label to get this thing done. That's crazy.
Shout out to the Mats, the
Shout
three
out
Mats,
to the fans.
and the fans who came down. They petitioned, protest, bought plane tickets, carpools, you know. It was dope. First time it had ever been done for like a hip-hop artist like that.
No
you
doubt.
know,
Big up to Atlantic. They stepped up in there behind us. Now, the Rolling Stones magazine said Lasers was worth the wait. How important is it for the critics to receive this in that type of matter, or does that not matter to you?
No, it feels good to get their opinion and to get their critique, especially when it's something as grounded in music and is known, has a reputation for having a good ear and a good word, you know. So I take the great critiques, I take the negative critiques, I take the in-between critiques, you know, and it feels good. It feels good to get that 3.5 stars or that 4 stars or that A+ or what have you for the record. So, you know, shout out to everybody that critiques and loves the album. I appreciate it. Much love, man.
And your last album, The Cool, was released in 2007, so it's 4 years later. How do you feel that this album is different? How do you feel that you've grown? Because I know I'm working on my second album, and I know what that process is like to try to show that growth. So how do you feel like it's different on Lasers?
It's bigger sound than my last record, going into places where we've never really been before, like the radio.
I feel that.
You know, and just kind of like challenging myself to make music and do music that I've never done before, you know. And then on top of that is making music that, you know, when you perform it, the energy is just, you know, going on tours, 6 or 7 world tours, you pick up some things on the road. It's like, you know, I need to make a song for that, you know. I want 30,000 people to go crazy when this comes on, you know. So the message is still there, though. It's all positivity. I'm always about positivity, inspiration.
Absolutely.
You know, the title actually stands for Love Always Shines Every Time. Remember to smile. That's what Laser stands for. So smile.
Can you repeat that again?
Stands for Love Always Shines Every Time. Remember to smile.
Powerful.
Love always shines every time. Remember to smile is in stores right now. We'll talk more with Lupe right after the #7 joint. Here's Sean Garrett. J. Cole. Lupe Fiasco is in the building. Lasers, the album is in stores. I heard the joint with you and Trey Songz.
Yeah,
they let me hear that. How did y'all get together on that? I know y'all are label mates, but how was it working with him on that record?
We label mates. Toured together before. Did a couple songs together in the past. And this was the opportunity to make a real event song on an album, possibly a single, possibly some sexy video for the ladies or something like that. You know, dope. I love it. That's one of my favorite records on the album. Live is crazy.
And you got some other features on here. So who else? You want to tell the people who else is on the album?
I got John Legend on there.
I like John Legend. Good friend of mine too.
My girl Sarah Green, who was singing backup, she's on there. My man MDMA. I work with Kane Beats. I work with Jerry Wonder from the Fugees fame. you know, so a new dude by the name of King David, one of the homies, my homie MDMA, you know, just friends and family, you know.
Amazing.
You are the epitome of an underground artist that's able to enjoy mainstream success without compromising his underground credibility or even his music. How have you been able to...
That should be the definition of Lupe Fiasco in the dictionary.
The question is, how have you been able to walk that very narrow tightrope, my friend?
I don't know, man. To be honest with you, it's something that you don't really, you know, recognize until you're there, and then you look back and like, oh, look what I've done, you know. I just keep my nose to the grindstone, you know, and just try and, you know, stay true to what I am and what I want. And, you know, for me, I always said this, when you put positivity out there, you know, it comes back to you. You know, it may take 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, but you know, when you put it out there that you want to make positive, inspirational things in different packages, whether it be a radio song, a club song, a hood song, whatever, as long as it's positive, that's going to come back to you. And then, you know, here we are, Lupe Fiasco. You know?
Here it is.
There it is.
So listen, this is real hip-hop, this is good hip-hop, this is clean hip-hop. Go get it, man.
Get it.
Lupe Fiasco's new album, Lasers, is in the store right now. Thanks once again, Lupe, for performing. More of me and Melanie Fiona right after this break, y'all. It's 106 apart.